Okay, I'm back. The Gary Russen program. And for the next 10 minutes, and we're just going to talk a little bit. And, just like I said before, I'm combining these parts to make an hour. And then pretty much I'll take this and combine them all into a 3-hour full show so that maybe I can have more space on my, I don't know, maybe that might not work. I don't know. We're going to see what we can do with it. But you're listening to the Gary Russen program. I hope you'll stay with me throughout the afternoon. Got a lot of really good things going on. And you're welcome to be on the show. The chat room will be open. We're going to talk about stuff. And like I said before, I'm going to start at the very beginning here in about 10 minutes. I'm going to flip again for part 2, hour 2, Gary Russen program. And more than likely, if I get more listeners and if I were to get more in the chat room, I'd just say to heck with the breaks and forfeit my program log, which I have written up here, and just do 45 minutes and then 15. 45 and 15. That's the only thing I can do at this point. Because to stretch it out for an hour doesn't seem to be working too much. It's just crazy. I don't know how else to put it. The only thing I'm thinking about trying next is not to go on till like about maybe 10 after or quarter after the hour, and try it that way. But I don't know. I just getting crazy now. I think it may be not starting until after my local news here on my 9-foot signal, and come on at 6 minutes after the hour. I might move my show. I might start not going on the air till 6 minutes after the hour, and dump my newscast, because my newscast is okay, but I've been out of practice. I see. The thing about it is that I can't news prep because I don't. First of all, I used to have a printer a long time ago. It's sitting up here, but it's sitting idle because I ran out of printer ink. Okay, so since I ran out of printer ink, I've had no ink since last year. So at this point, I can't really give you a decent 5-minute newscast that I used to give you a long, long time ago, because I don't have the printout to be able to really perform a newscast the way I like to perform a newscast. So I'm really thinking about taking a break from doing news. I might do news at the bottom of the hour. I might do news, once in a while, or maybe do news at the half hour break. But I'm thinking right now at 3:54 p.m. Central Daylight Time on June 18th, 2019, that I'm going to take a break from news for a while as far as doing news. Not that I don't want to do news. I'll probably still do my news and comments. I'll still do my news throughout the show because this is GGRB's original news talk program. But I think I'm going to forfeit my newscast for a while, take a break from doing them, until I can get a better way of doing news. Locally, still do news on my 9-foot signal. But as far as a national newscast, now I have an Alexa. Okay, I have one of those what they call dots. And I'm thinking about getting one in here. And she would do my news for me through what they call Reuters News, Reuters TV. And be able to just have her do the news, which would give me a break, because it would be like somebody doing the news for me on my show. And I think that would be really a big help if that would be a part of it. Because I'm beginning to think of possibly doing that. But we're going to continue doing news here on the Gary Russen program, here on GGRB Online, here on Spreaker. And you're invited to be part of the program. You can join me right here on GJRB Online, and we're going to be taking a break here in about 10 minutes, and be right back, and we've got some more really good stuff. But before we do that, let's take a look at some national temperatures. It's time for Weather on the Fives. And take a look at some of the weather, some of the temperatures right now. 72 degrees in Los Angeles right now under cloudy skies. Cedar Rapids, Iowa, just across the state, you're at 75 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Des Moines, Iowa, you guys checking in with 77 degrees under cloudy skies. And Salem, Massachusetts, you guys are getting showers in the vicinity right now, 62 degrees. Paducah, Kentucky, 85 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Omaha, Nebraska, checking in with 69 degrees. And North Platte, Nebraska, you guys are 65 degrees and cloudy. We'll take a look at weather in your neck of the woods and take a look at some national weather coming up next hour with our friends on the Weather Nation. That'll be coming up next hour right here on GJRB Online. Weather on the Fives, 25 and 55 past the hour on talk shows, 25 and 45 on music shows on GJRB Online. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon here on Spreaker. And I hope you're enjoying the program wherever you're listening across this fine USA. And got some more good stuff coming your way. I hope you'll stay with me for that. And we got coming up in the next hour some more interesting things to talk about and some more news. And we're going to kind of fly by some of that. Again, I think that it's going to be interesting. They got a big rally got to go on tonight in Walt Disney World as President Trump is announcing his recandidacy for another term as President of the United States. Should be an interesting night indeed, and we're going to talk about that. Also coming up in this next hour, we'll take a look at some more news. And like I said before, that was my last newscast at the top of the hour 3, so we're going to do something different this next hour. I'm going to take this break, be right back, and I got more coming up next. And we're returning 5 right here on GJRB Online. I'm Gary J. Russen. This is the GJRB Online Network. Be right back.